do so. This not only works with legendaries, but apparently every card in the game. Number 2. Battles cost gold. Not sure if you remember, but the first month of the game being out, battles would cost gold. Yeah, you had to pay gold to go battle. I'm not trying to make things any worse here, but yeah, you had to pay for friendly battles too. Nothing was safe. You couldn't do anything without gold. Luckily, this was removed because Supercell believed there was no need to charge you gold, since at the time it was already hard enough to get gold. And plus, people were complaining about it, because, oh, I ran out of gold and I can't start a battle, so this was an issue. After the battle fee was removed, chests gave less gold, but at least battles were free, so was it worth it? I think so. Number 3. Legend trophies. If we take a quick scroll through the leaderboards, you can clearly tell who has been playing for a while. Even I have legend trophies and I'm not that good at the game. The way you would get legend trophies was by going over 3,000 trophies, but it was later changed to 4,000, so let's just say 4,000. And when the season was over, whatever trophies you were at, you would subtract 4,000 from it and it would be added to your profile. So let's say you made 4,300. Those extra 300 trophies would be added to your legend trophy collection. You must be wondering, what's the point of that? Like, you're just collecting trophies that you can't even use for anything? Well, that's exactly why Supercell removed it, because you couldn't do anything with the trophies. They just accumulated in your profile, and that's it. Nothing happened. You weren't given gold or anything like that. It was just plain old trophies. As of 2018 though, you can no longer get legend trophies. So if you want some, then it's too late for that. As high as you go, you won't get anything but a draft chest. That's all. Number 4. Landscape mode. When Clash Royale first came out, the iPad had the option to play replays in landscape. You couldn't exactly use landscape to play, but replays were kind of like what YouTubers use to make their videos, so you wouldn't have to make these huge sidebars like we do nowadays. I mean, if you want a face cam, then it kind of worked out perfectly, but anyways, YouTube videos would look like this, and to be honest, it doesn't look all that bad. So why was it removed again? Well, they did give us an explanation, and it was simply because it wasn't needed. Not many people used it, and Supercell thought it was a waste of space. So yeah, landscape mode was removed to make space for other things like cards and new arenas. Number 5. Big tournaments. Back in the day when tournaments were added and they were actually very interesting, we had a few options, whereas today you're pretty much limited to what you can do. One of the options removed was the massive tournament that used to cost 250,000 gems. God damn! You gotta be rich to buy that. I didn't buy one, and I don't think anybody did. The only people that actually bought it was 1. People that had money, 2. People that got it sponsored, and 3. Supercell themselves hosting these tournaments. The first player would get 15,000 cards, and obviously this was a lot, and Supercell thought it was too much. Here's some gameplay of the chest, by the way. It's not my gameplay, but the days of being able to get a 15,000 card chest that contained numerous legendaries is now gone. Forever. Number 6. Original shop chest. Before we had like 50 different chests in the game, the silver, gold, and magical was the best chest in the entire game. Can you believe that? Back in the day, we were literally buying silver chests, hoping to get some epic cards. In some way, I'm glad we're not in early 2016, because, magical chest was like the most expensive chest. And it didn't even give you legendaries, because guess what? Legendaries did not exist. Later on though, we got updates that added the giant chest and the super magical chest, along with a ton of new, cards and arenas, so I guess it turned out okay. But speaking of chests, number 7 is the shop chest. This was pretty recent, but in December 2017, we got 3 new chests: the Lightning, Fortune, and Legendary King's chest. Obviously, this is pretty cool. 3 chests? Like, why not? But there was one massive problem, and it was that these new chests replaced our old 3 new chests. Like, what the hell? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed them. I used to do these videos where I would buy like 60 or 70 giant chests, but that's not possible today. You can still get these chests, but you can't buy them. Number 8. Colored text. Well, this wasn't exactly something they added in the first place, but a code left enabled allowed players to use certain codes, I guess we can call them cheat codes, to make their name have color. Obviously this had a drawback, and it was that your name couldn't be as long as a regular one. Now like I said, this wasn't supposed to be a feature, so you know, it was later disabled. Number 9. Free chest button. Back in fall 2017 when Quest was introduced, the game had changed in a few ways, and the most noticeable one was that the free chest was replaced with the quest button. The only way to get them was to wait for a free reward quest that gave you a free chest, which was only like twice a week. This obviously upset some people, and Supercell ended up making the daily reward quest permanent. Even though we still have free chests in the game, the button for it was removed, and plus, you only get one a day, not two. Number 10. Achievements. I'm sure we all remember, but these were basically permanent quests that would take weeks, months, or even years. Supercell thought it was appropriate to remove achievements because Quest was added. But there's one problem. Achievements was nothing like Quest. Quests are like small challenges you get every day, and achievements were, well, achievements. They gave us a ton of XP, a lot of gems, and unfortunately in the game right now there's no way to get the amount of gems you used to get from achievements. Sadly, it won't be back, so I guess we just gotta get used to it. Number 11. Your King Tower on the profile. A while back on a new update, Supercell added the King Tower along with our level in the profile page. There was no explanation as to why. You could tap on it but it didn't do anything, so why? Well, that's what Supercell said. Why? And they just removed it one day. Yeah, just like that. One day we had it, and a few months later they removed it, and we never knew why it was there in the first place. But it looks like Supercell isn't adding it back, so rest in peace. Number 12. Huge trophy wins. Back in the day, it was possible to get insane trophy wins. Not sure what the highest was, but I think it was something like 59. Nowadays, you can't exactly get such high trophies, unless you're under 2,000 trophies. Why? Well, I'm glad you asked. On August 15, 2016, the trophy infusion level was increased to 2,000 from 1,000. This meant that up to 2,000 trophies, the winner would gain more trophies than the loser lost. Above this point, the trophies won by the winner would be equal to the trophies lost by the loser. In other words, if you're over 2,000 trophies, which I'm sure everyone is, you won't exactly find a match that gives you almost double the average, which is like 25. Number 13. Tournament refund. Not a lot of people knew about this, but it was removed in December 2017. They removed the feature that allowed you to get a refund from a tournament if no one joins. So, yeah, you might not want to make one nowadays unless you know that people are going to join, you know, because you won't get your gems back. Number 14. Clan Battle Chest. Don't we have the Clan Battle Chest? No, I think you're confusing that with the Clan Chest. The Clan Battle Chest was how 2v2 was first introduced in the game, meaning yes, 2v2 was a temporary game mode we could get once in a while. It's pretty much a clan chest, but it was completed using 2v2. Later on, as 2v2 was removed from the game, so was Clan Battle Chest. Luckily though, 2v2 wasn't gone for good, and it returned later on for something called the month of 2v2. And after the month was over, later on in August, we got it permanently in the game. So yeah, Clan Battle Chest, even though it's pretty similar to the Clan Chest, it's no longer in the game. And finally, on to number 15 is the view count on TV Royale. How come, Havoc? It's still in the game. You're right, it's in the game, except for that one time that it was removed. Do you remember? No, me neither. For a brief few months, the TV Royale view count was removed and no one knows why. Maybe it was 2v2 or new cards and they needed more space. So why not remove the useless view count? Am I right? So guys, I think that should be it for 15 things that were removed from Clash Royale. Also, I'm ending my Gleam giveaway early. The reason why is simply because I don't see a lot of people entering through Gleam. So I think it's just way easier to do it on YouTube and inbox the winners. This is how I used to do it back in the day, and I hope you guys don't mind if I bring it back. So yeah, I think that should be it for today's video. I really want to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for videos. Tell me what you guys think below in the comment section. And besides YouTube, see you all in the next one. Peace!